Thanks, girl. No more vengeance. No more war.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds...
Martha. It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by...
Those skies are what happened. Not long... There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a...
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the fall. Let the men know you've come to help.
We're on our way.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
These men don't have the...
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to...
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. They were making ready to leave, just as a...
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they've got wounded with them!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them.
You look after everyone here. If any can...
I will. You two...
My brothers.
Don't try to talk.
Mad dogs. The lot of them.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could... But we didn't know there would be so many...
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty. All yours, Torgal!
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job. I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow.
Mad dogs. The law of them.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow the plan. Martha and the others won't be ready.
It's over.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round to wait. Shall we? Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's, well...
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade.
Well, wherever they came from, hopefully we'll have enough time to look.
How many of your men were in?
A damn sight less than if you were.
It was a hard-fought victory. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. The inn here affords a good view of the land. And
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put...
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar. But I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that you have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an not that Sir Wade and the other guardian...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way. You or my uncle?
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benelier once he's said his farewells.
Anything catch your eye? Thanks very much. Much obliged. Thanks very much. Fare thee well.
Find the finder.
I thought we'd lost him.
And some of your numbers served as shields, did they?
Good girl.
Yeah!
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Are we even safe here?
Clive, coin purse weighing you down? You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
What do you want? And? And some of your numbers served as shields, did they? Well, they did well.
Finally, so close to the end. Time to take the bull by the horns. Without him at their gate.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
First, we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
Then we're next.
I can't do it.
But you can.
My lord. My lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Four left for more on the captain's orders.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things.
We've tried requesting reinforcements. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection, and protect them I shall. Because in case you have forgotten, the people of this town, but more than that, they are your sisters. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they...
She speaks the truth, you know. This here.
What we have left is our lives.
Not if we don't have to. I'll have a word with them.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive.
It was a noble, but I thought you might still need...
Like you to... What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think... and perhaps they...
That thing... It's...
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? They came out of nowhere.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme.
It's all right.
It's all right. Give me one.
You're a pikeman, yes?
I've got famine in the back of them glowing...
Leave that to us.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Come on.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me!
Should I try?
Save your strength.
There you go!
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can.
You have the town.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at...
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who commit... It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll... Now me, I never needed convincing. And the people I love. Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems, but it has solved one, and that's...
Sid! Your new companion appears much more formidable than... Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left without...
Any idea where they...
The desert's a big place, but the fact is...
What did you say to me?
As if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a and at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits. I've tried reasoning with a dissent.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies if we are... And you cannot fill empty...
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your...
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill.
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos. The Briar's kiss here in Dalamil is... I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. These are cursed sky or an entire...
We're still working on. Perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as...
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy...
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources.
When all that fear and...
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince...
As you wish.
Your face is Don't worry. Victor and I will do most of the...
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Picturing Conrad. Conrad. May I introduce you to Jade?
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all...
As I told you, I summoned the...
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just... You know of the 7 high houses? There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad? Are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than that a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're...
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the and there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not...
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah, here he is. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord...
Lord Underhill.
Underhill?
Of our conversation, my lord. And
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
it is worse than I thought. And while I applaud your endeavors to... Which means that now, more than ever, if our humble town is to endure not only this hardship...
All right, if it will help to protect my... But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and...
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
But I would not see any unnecessary blood spilled.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts...
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scout. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they...
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups.
Very well. Jill and I will meet.
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite...
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their...
Then it will be for us to see that they're...
I thought you might say...
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
Stay down!
They mean to overwhelm us.
It's over!
The townspeople.
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
Natalie, you did well out there.
Without you, there would have... You saved us, Conrad.
We all sick.
Conrad seems...
I'd say they both.
I take it from your presence that...
The plan, granted, it only took an army of...
Come now, Victor. Why, we are... As for you, Sid...
I'll take that as a... Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put on. So his mind at rest.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Was wondering when owls from all our friends. How is it you always manage to erupt?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest?
Let's see. The nations are still in chaos, and the skies are.
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Now's not the time. Now's the time to visit the infirmary.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua! Clive! It's Gav! There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Seems the hideaway is lost.
Blasted! Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can.
Are you sure it's me you're looking?
I'm all the cook will be needed. You remember Ivan's stew? So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be.
I've never been one to. So.
A fried mortress of sky recipe seemed easy. Only, turns out.
Ivan said the recipe.
Wow. Kindly old fella who...
Fine. And if he does?
You do that.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you...
I can certainly try.
It's not who, but what. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight. My first thought was that they'd taken them, which...
Perhaps a visit from...
I don't like to imagine. They were in the atrium when I...
Lawsman Hop.
Ah, the young man did a one.
That's actually...
now...
Dragon livers.
One would have... So, Saints Bot, I gather that one can locate... I may add that people...
Meaning that if I find one...
Best of luck, and do save... Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. One can only speculate as to perhaps... I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Is everything all right? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what...
It's all right.
But she'd never do business with baddies. I wanted to ask her about it myself.
Don't worry. Of course. Lady Karen.
No.
You're...
What not once?
Just... All I know...
And what? Look, what?
You're...
No.
Of course. I spoke to the long man.
I knew Nan wasn't... But why would people say she was?
No, but people do things for all sorts...
Well, that's... Oh, but... That...
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and...
What do you reckon we should do?
Sid! Out of your studies. It's not just...
No, well, but which...
Miss... Well, then your work. The dispute. All right. Every piece has its own... If even one of them is missing, you already know one of the pieces. The bot... This is called the arm.
You're right.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid?
I'll think about...
Hold things.
Good thinking. These Well... This tiny piece...
I have.
That's...
It's not my fault.
You know what part's supposed to move, and how it's so...
Not a bad idea. So, now that we've taken stock...
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where.
Well, obviously you need to stop...
And the arms go... and then the arm...
Very good.
Yes!
Well...
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
That's right.
Her hair...
Yeah. Hair's for the future. She's showing us her secrets now.
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Middledol and Miss Shirley.
You hear that?
Until then, though...
Hey, look!
You don't think Sid forgot about it?
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there...
It was as they did. Thankfully, although I...
I'm so sorry, Sid. I should...
Please,
Sid, not with the...
She's working to give them a better...
All right.
Rutherford. Why would he be a moth?
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Kandor was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Ogle, kill!
You're injured. What happened here? I'll go. Rest, Wells. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Right. Got here in time.
Farewell. Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taking care.
Another survivor?
Is...
He was right to send you. Tabor is safe thanks to you. You seem...
You must have me...
Wait.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there. In Kosnis when you killed...
My war with Hugo Kupka is over.
And what of my ill will?
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it.
My oath?
I know how hard they are to keep.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You...
Man.
I am nothing like you. Just know that I will find you.
Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember?
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yode.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals...
You! Finally.
Is something wrong?
At the university,
Climb this...
And... I'm here.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as Phoenix down, but tough as boiled butter.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
And a scratch on them. Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing?
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
For the deer leg, mister. Mummy made the pottage from it.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good...
Oh, what the like? Come, don't tease me now. Let's start with the...
Guardians of the... I'm pretty sure...
Fascinating. But, oh, what? The engraving?
Voyages...
Seafarer.
I'm growing... Wanderers of the... Or...
No doubt you're... This is...
Children of... That's all three.
And so, three guardians of the...
Two...
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals crushed will bring down the price.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is Is that blade for hire? Of course. I eagerly await your...
If all of us continue to work together in defending Delhi...
The bandits may be no secret. Look what they've left us with.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Could be I know something more. I found some... It says them all, and... what? You'll...
Where?
No, sir. You don't...
Hold on, You too, Good.
What a mess.
You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it?
It was a fairly... So?
That's a dire slow, boys.
Leave now, or we could pretend this didn't happen. Stay down! All yours, Torgal!
when the Borgwyn finds out he only wanted that you weren't...
What were you... You... I need to find Goot.
Get your filthy paws off me, you not...
Stop and stop spreading...
For they are not lies.
Goot.
He's gonna... He said she had to pay...
After what she did, it is only right. That loathsome harpy's... Goots, was it? Only run along now.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. Promise me you... Or I'll...
Goot. No.
Enough, all of you!
Karen. But how did you...
You're a sight less clever than you think you are. Well, the whole thing got me thinking. Who? Though it was just... I thought the years matter talk. What was it we called you?
You.
Everything. It was all... And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me! Gooch, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me. Fuck.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can... So, wet leg, you remember what... An eye for an eye? Wise words, sir. And now, it's time to collect.
No, I got...
Sorry to keep you wet.
Is he...
Dad, it's an easy going through life, one eye short of a pair. After all, I should...
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were... Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing, so I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, but he crossed a line, dragging pub. He didn't hurt you, did...
No, Nan, but...
Well, if he does, best we take the other eye, then we work our way down. But something tells me... Right.
Remind me never to cross you. Come on.
Faster!
Holding back.
Yeah!
Fly, Ambrosia.
Nothing like a... no, you've...
There's nothing he would...
That, he'll tell...
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Ready, go?
Faster!
Time to fight.
He may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet. The sooner it's off my hands, the better. Thanks, Gal. They don't look happy. Peace at last. Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia. I can walk from here.
We're not alone.
Not the God's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. So empty your pockets.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew. Here's your...
Dude.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The free city is under siege.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy? Let's go.
Let us be rid of them. Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.